Hey YouTube, you have Leonard here. Bring guys and gals, Kanojo mo Kanojo. Yes, girlfriend, we're on chapter number 85. So, again, I don't react to every chapter of this series, but the last few chapters have been honestly amazing. And we got a pretty big cliffhanger last week's last week's chapter. Specifically right now, we have it to where Shino looks like she's about to leave the group. I don't believe she's going to end up doing this, but I feel like in chapter 83, when Shino sees Saki be serious and she kisses Naoya and she sees the sincerity of how much she missed him, how she was worried about him, I think Shino's always been misguided in her approach to this whole Naoya stuff. She has two options in my opinion. Earnestly confront her feelings and tell Saki how she feels and enter the fray for Naoya, which would make her a bad friend, but it is what it is. She'd be prioritizing Naoya at that point. Or she has to be upfront to Saki still with regards to her feelings and separate herself from Naoya and be like, these are my feelings, I've let it be out there, but I'm not going to act on them and I'm moving on. And I feel like she's leaning towards that right now. I don't think she needs to go the extra step of completely removing herself from the story. She won't. And I do also believe at some point, somehow, she's still going to be part of the harem, so to speak. But I'm very curious how they're going to handle that, because it would require Saki being okay with things, I believe, at this point, for Shino to do anything. So let's get into this chapter. Let's see what's going to happen here. Hold on. Scroll up a bit. You're going to transfer? Shino? Omae. Okay. Saki? What do you mean? Okay. Saki-chan? How can you stay so calm? Saki. I'm being serious here. Honto? Okay, Saki's trash. So I can't. She's just like, no, I'm actually being legit about this. She's like, no way. What? I'm like, oh, Saki. But, I mean, oh, sorry guys, hold up 1 second. But, I mean, why? Well, you see, what it's doing to mom. She gets anxious with us living separately like this. This is an excuse. This is such an excuse. So, mother complex? Saki. And besides, I figured that I shouldn't be around you guys anymore. Saki. Nande. If I catch your stupidity, I'd have to start worrying about my future. I think you already caught plenty, facts. See, that's exactly why. She doesn't deny being stupid. Saki. But it's still way too sudden. Did something happen? Shino-san. And Naoya knows clearly, I'd assume, what's happening here. I just had a lot to think about, and I'm asking you, what you mean by that? Talk to me. Shino. Look, I've already made up my mind. Shino. We'll probably not be able to see each other as often from now on. Make sure to get along with Mukai-kun, okay? Thanks for saving me until now. I don't like this. Shino-san, at any rate, I'll take the next flight back. Grab. Wait a second, you flat chest. Nani? I'm assuming that Saki is about to tell her off right now. Again, Shino's still trying to run away from things. She's in between decisions where she's trying to let go of Naoya, but she's still not coming clean about her feelings, and she's trying to run away from the whole situation. To me, that's not the way for things to go down. She has to, in both situations, she has to be earnest and confront Saki. Like, Saki's supposed to be her best friend, and quite frankly, Shino's been, in my opinion, a bad friend, the way that she's been handling everything, and she's keeping Saki in the dark. You really thought I'd accept some crude explanation like that? Huh? Saki-chan? What do you mean? I want you to stop looking down on people. You noted lunatic, lolicon bait woman. Oh my. Dang. You non-tit lunatic, lolicon bait woman. I mean, that's not wrong. She snapped. Everyone's just like, she snapped. I mean, Saki only speaking facts right now. Come on, if you don't start talking, I'm gonna rip off the small amount of tits you have. Oh my. Her mom is still there. Saki-chan, calm down. Hanase. I don't know what you're hiding from me, but if you think I'm going to just accept like this like that, then you're dumb. Thank you, Saki. This is one of the few times I actually really like Saki. Between chapter 83 and now this chapter, Saki, you're moving back up in my ranking. Baka. Ore no baka janai desu. Baka. These are some low level insults. Okay, Saki, you're moving right back down on the list now. Urasai. Do you also lack imagination on top of lacking taste? Can't even come up with a decent excuse, can you? You don't even have any yourself. Oh, this is Shino speaking? You don't even have any yourself. I can do what I want, can't I? And I can also ask you about it if I want. Just attacking each other. I don't want to tell you. Then I'm not letting go. Why are you so, just leave me be? Oh, this is escalating. Instead of you letting go without understanding anything, I'd rather fight with you and stop you from going. We're friends, aren't we? Facts. Speaking facts right now. Yeah, they're supposed to be friends. And Shino, throughout the whole entire thing, she's looking down. I forgot Saki's name for a sec. She's looking down on Saki. She's trying to be considerate as a friend. She's trying to be mature. But you've never let Saki into how you're feeling, how you've been struggling, how you've been suffering, how you've been feeling at the end of the day. Saki knows none of this. But she's a good enough friend to realize that you're not being genuine with her, and now you're running away, and she refuses to let that happen. And I respect her for that. Flip. Oh, she's running. Get back here. Please calm down, Saki-chan. Hanase, Naoya. So. No, I'm being attacked. Someone, dare ga tasukete. Oi. Saki, you idiot. Mirika. They fought because they're friends. Mirika gave chase. What will she say to Shino? To be continued. And right now, Mirika about to show once again why Mirika is indeed, in fact, best girl of the series. Nagase is taking a step back. Mirika about to have a very, I think, sincere moment here with Saki, because she's the only one who knows the truth here. She knows why Saki feels the way that she does. Now he's being clueless per usual, but Mirika understands what's at stake for Shino. She knows that she's running away, and I'm hopeful of the fact that Mirika is going to actually sit her down, talk to her, encourage her, and be like, hey, if you want to do this, by all means, less competition. But don't you think you're failing as a friend? Don't you think you're being unfair to yourself? Mirika's the one who told her from the very beginning. At the end of the day, whatever Mirika chooses to do in her life, she never has any regrets. Why is that? Mirika does everything in line with what she wants to do 100%, and she goes after what she wants. She's very ambition driven. She knows the exact opposite of that. She knows the type where basically she will run away from everything for the sake of others. And while sometimes being considerate of people is a very good thing, it can also be a curse when you're overly considerate, you don't even let people in, and you hurt yourself for the sake of people, but no one asks you to hurt yourself. So I do hope that in the next chapter, Mirika is able to have a very good conversation with Shino, and we'll see what happens. I'm sure Naoya at some point will probably pop up as well, but I'm really liking the developments over the last few chapters again. This Shino arc has been very good. I definitely love her as a character, and let's see what happens. So everyone, like the video, comment, subscribe is greatly appreciated. Let me know your thoughts on this chapter. Do you think Mirika will be able to get through to Shino? Do you think Saki is correct in the way that she's handling things? I think Saki makes a lot of mistakes, but in terms of this whole entire thing right now, I think Saki is showing why she truly is a very good friend and truly does care about Shino. Shino now has to meet her halfway. So with that, we're going to end it here. I'm Leonard, and I'm out. Take care, everybody.